Hello, Joey Only the Cariboo Weather Dude here today with another weather report. Avalanche risks are really high. There was a lot of roads shut down yesterday. Highway 1 through Boston Bar, Revelstoke area as well, and Rogers Pass. They were doing lots of cleanup and triggering of avalanches. We got lots of incidents going on in Western Canada. Please subscribe to the channel, hit like, help my algorithms, and if you're a Patreon member, feel free to suggest videos you would like me to make. We have heavy fog right now in northern British Columbia through Peace Region, Williston. We have rainfall warnings, wind warnings, flood possibilities along the coast, and we have heavy snowfall in these reds down here, where we could see 30 centimeters in the Paulson Pass tonight. All in all, compared to other days, not too bad, I guess, and it should be improving through the week. But that is the main concern this morning, is the flood alerts. Flood warning for South Vancouver Island, flood watch for East Vancouver Island, high stream flow for West Vancouver Island, and we see some of that inland as well. Check the BC River forecast. Heavy rain in the lower mainland, 50 to 75 centimeters outside Vancouver Island, Vancouver City, and 50 to 75 millimeters at Port Renfrew area on Vancouver Island. So some heavy rainfalls coming in. We also have some pretty strong gusts of wind coming too, so these are good avalanche indicators. I always know when avalanche conditions are right because my tin roof starts sliding all the snow. We get lots of snow here in Wells. We're up high in the mountains, in the Cariboo Mountains, and right now in the Cariboo Mountains and North Rockies, high conditions. Every one of these little blue dots on here is an avalanche that's been witnessed. Here we have 11 outside in the Whistler area, for example, that have been witnessed. We have one incident we'll talk about where someone was fully buried outside Revelstoke, and within 3 minutes they were rescued. So Cariboo's North Rockies, the warm trend is likely to promote slab formation, increase their activity. We were talking a few weeks ago about how if this crusty layer got a bunch of fresh snow, that cold really helped make a nice crusty layer, and the hoarfrost layer as well, we're going to have sliding all over the place, and that's exactly what's happening. So it remains considerable all week through there. Really high in the Alpine today and Tuesday. I hope no one's taking their sleds up to the high places. If you look in the Columbias, warm temperatures have increased the avalanche hazards. Slabs are primed. Smaller avalanches may trigger buried avalanches. And here's the intel on that incident on Saturday, December 24th at 12:30. There was 3 people skiing. 1 person was fully buried. First skier started an avalanche at the toe of the slope. He was fully extricated. We can see the slab layers there. It took 3 minutes to dig him out, so he was fully buried for 3 minutes. Luckily for beacons, shovels, and preparation, we have people here that know what to do in avalanches, and that's why this person's alive right now. So scary incident, and there will be more now that we're getting fresh snow on top. Into southeastern BC, very high there as well. Heavy snowfall, wind and warm temperatures, and it continues to snow there, so it's going to be bad for longer, basically, in the Kootenays. So that's going to remain high all week, very high. And just east of there, Fernie, Sparward, Elkford, temperatures and freezing levels are rising. Expect that reactivity of both the wind and slab persistent weak layer avalanche problems will increase. Recent snow and strong winds have built wind slabs at all elevations. So that remains high and considerable all week. And it doesn't get much better when you go over to the Alberta side of the Rockies, where wind slabs continue to be touchy, triggering on Tuesday and Wednesday, as rain and warm temperatures will continue to build slab properties in the upper snow pack. Wind-loaded features are the primary concern. Watch for wind slabs in sheltered terrain and expect reactivity to be greatest in the areas that are sitting over surface hoar. And at Waterton Lakes, Akamina Parkway is closed due to avalanche conditions. Warm temperatures, fresh wind slabs, and rain have increased avalanche hazards there. Today's storm comes with fierce winds in the vicinity of the surface low. That's mainly in southwestern BC. But problematic freezing levels are confined to regions closest to the USA border. In the north, wraparound precipitation will bring light snow to eastern slopes of the Coast Mountains south of Smithers and eastern slopes of the Rockies south of Chetwynd. A low-pressure system fizzles out near the Monashees and Selkirks on Wednesday night. It gives light snowfall. Otherwise, the province gets a bit of a break. On Thursday, a new frontal system crashes into the coast but is weakening as it does so, with little precipitation making it into the interior. A very gradual cooling trend begins. On Friday, reinforcements from another low-pressure system will collide into the south coast, bringing moderate, heavy precipitation to the insular and south coast mountains. So that's pretty much everything for today, folks.